The Celtics, they won the title, and then an arms race got underway in the East. New York went full Nova Nick, signing Mikal Bridges. Philly got the crown jewel of free agency, Paul George. The Bucks, now they have a full summer for Damian Lillard, Doc Rivers to gel with two-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo. And when we talk about the East, it seems like we really group those four teams, and then there is everybody else except the Nets. Sorry, I know we're supposed to spread love. That's the Brooklyn way, just maybe not this season. But there's a gap, right, between the Bucks with the fourth best odds to win the East at 7-1, and then the Cavaliers. You can see here the Magic, the Heat, the Pacers, who are all at least 20-1 odds to make it all the way to the finals. But with so many twists and turns throughout the course of the season, you know that there's going to be some surprises. So what do you think, Tim? Which team do you think will crash the party, crack the top four in the East here?
I think the team that crashed the party last year. I love the Indiana Pacers. I like their roster. I like the fact that they retained all of their key guys. Now, Myles Turner is going to be an interesting situation because he's going into this season on the last year of his contract. They used some money in the offseason. You know, they got Siakam. They re-signed T.J. McConnell, so they used some money in other places. So Myles Turner is critical to this team. I think the way he plays fits what they want to do. So they've got to figure that out. You know, it's one of those deals where you can't pay everybody. So I'm really curious to see how that plays out. But here's the thing. This team went to the conference finals a year ago. And I know they took advantage of some injuries and things like that, but they also had a key injury. Benedict Mathurin is a guy that I loved coming out in the draft. He was on his way. He was ascending. He's turning into a 16, 18, 20-point scorer eventually in this league. They get him back next year healthy as well, with just the confidence that you gained from the run that they went on and feeling like, hey, we belong in this conversation. Yep. So if one of those teams were to fall back due to injuries or not playing well or not meshing, I think the Pacers would be the team that I look at and grabbing that real estate.
They're going to want to prove that last year wasn't just a fluke because maybe some stars got injured. Perk, what do you think here?
I'm actually going with the Orlando Magic. I'm going with Paolo Banchero and Jonathan Isaac and those young Bucks down there who's been balling, right? And the tenacity that they play with, the energy and the sacrificing. What they did last year, putting the world on notice and pushing the Cavs to, a Game 7 in the postseason, they're going to have the experience. And one could argue they have the most athleticism in the league, especially with Suggs leading the way. They have the perimeter defense to get it done on a night-to-night basis and to also lock other guys up, which is so elite, so needed in the game today.
Look, I am eyeing the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay.
Every year, you like that, Perk? Every year I feel like, okay, they can take another step and advance in the postseason. And most importantly, now that they have Donovan Mitchell back, which is huge. A lot of people said, is this the place that he probably wants to cement his career? Well, he's running it back alongside this totality, which is a core four with Garland, with Allen, and with Mobley. And speaking of Mobley, I know they sort of fizzled out of the playoffs second round, but he averaged 21 and 9. He was the biggest question mark in this lineup. How is he going to mesh and fit with Allen? Well, it seemed like finally that patience has paid off, and they have a good dynamic. So now we'll see if they can actually take the next step and keep the pieces together, because health has been an issue for them, in and out with their guards. Now maybe they can put it all together over the course of the season.
Donovan Mitchell signed, they can kind of shy a little bit of an exhale
new coach
now,
too, Kenny Atkinson.
There's new stuff coming in Cleveland, but I like Perk's pick, adding KCP, the three-point shooting that's necessary there. I think that 7-game series against your Cavaliers is
How are you going to go with the guy that didn't even come into the office today?
Wait.
We're sitting right here on the set with you.
I'm used to
But Malika and I always like the good luck charms. There's two good luck charms in the NBA who have won championships in the last 4 years, Drew Holiday and KCP.
See, there you go. And I'm rolling
Be
with
on his
KCP.
team.
We mentioned it earlier. It's the anniversary, the 15th, of Michael Jordan being inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, which of course means it's also the day that the Crying Jordan meme entered our world. There's so many examples. You can see them here for the last couple of years. You can see the Crying Jordan meme. It was unavoidable in any social media replies.
Those are great.
But the question is, poor the Syracuse Orange. Is the Crying Jordan meme your favorite, the best NBA meme?
It's up there, but I gotta go with Cole. Is it a meme? Yeah, it might be. I mean, when he did the 1, 2, 3, 4, like that was, I don't know what was the debate about or who was talking noise, but that was the classic comeback right there. No words needed. Just hold up your hand and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what that means, them 5 chips.
I don't know if that was a meme because have you seen that in the GIF?
Right.
Yeah. But for me, the one that I use the most, everyone knows where I'm from, 281-713-832. This is the meme that I use the most in my chat. James Harden, eye roll, literally to the side, like, are you serious?
That's a great one.
So many people text me. I'm like, come on now. Are you really?
Very useful right
It's
there.
extreme. Yeah. That's the one that has the highest volume in my text chat.
That has a high usage rate. I can say that I average 4 James Hardens from Chiney per month.
It's so good. I'm going with DeAndre Jordan, and I don't know how this dunk doesn't, first of all, make more lists of like all-time great dunks because this one brought me out of my chair. But DeAndre Jordan hit him with this. Like when you hit somebody with that face after something you did, that's pretty special right there. Like he can't even believe what just happened.
I can hear that look through the screen.
Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
I always use
I'm trying to think of
this one, the Alonzo Mourning,
Oh, Zoe, yeah. Yeah,
you know, when he's on the bench and he's like, yeah, that's
the one I like is Magic Johnson, though. He's like, I don't know about that.
Well, that's the thing. There's so many good ones that we have.
He knows, Perk knows, he's seen that for me. I don't know about that.
One more time. I know I have a producer right here trying to tell me their favorite memes, what's going on there. I mean, there's so many that you can.
Too many. Nick Young.
Oh, yeah, this, when he's walking off air like that. I mean, that honestly might be my favorite. I use it on. Oh, yeah, this one?
Oh, yeah, Russ. That's pretty good.
Oh, this is a classic.
Yeah, that's a great one, too.
Shaq shimmy. Yeah.
Yeah, this. Oh,
yeah, that's a great one.
That's what that feels like.
Oh, I use that a lot. I'm tired all my life. There it is.
I don't use that one.
Swaggy P.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, we're trying to make the all-star picks.
No, Steph in there? We don't have any Steph memes. There's got to be some good stuff.
Well, I mean,
it's a shimmy.
That's
the night is the best one.
Which we're about to do.
NBA